Hello, my wonderful friends. Today, we're going to meet a little boy just like you, named Henry. And Henry had some big feelings sometimes. Have you ever had big feelings? Like super duper happy, or a little bit sad, or maybe even a little bit grumpy? Henry certainly did. One sunny morning, Henry was building the most amazing castle ever with his blocks. It had tall towers, a drawbridge that really worked, and even a tiny window for a princess to wave from. He hummed a happy tune as he carefully placed each block. He was so proud. Suddenly, zoom! His older brother, Leo, zipped by with his toy car, and crash! Down tumbled Henry's magnificent castle. Blocks scattered everywhere like tiny, colorful confetti. Henry's eyes got wide. His mouth opened, but no words came out. Instead, something big and warm started bubbling up inside his tummy. It wasn't a happy bubble, or a giggly bubble. This was a grumbly bubble. The grumbly bubble grew bigger and bigger, rushing up his chest, and then, whoosh! It burst out of him in a loud, angry "No!" Henry yelled. His face turned red, and his hands clenched into little fists. He felt like he could stomp his feet 100 times. This grumbly bubble, this big feeling, was anger. His mummy came over, her voice soft and gentle. "Henry, what's wrong, sweet pea?" Henry pointed at the mess of blocks, then at Leo, who was already running away. "Leo broke my castle. He always ruins everything." Henry's voice was shaky, like a wobbly tower. Mummy knelt down and hugged him tight. Henry felt like a big, squishy marshmallow in her arms. She whispered, "It sounds like you're feeling very angry, Henry. And that's okay. Everyone feels angry sometimes." Henry sniffled. "But it feels yucky." "It can feel yucky," Mummy agreed. "But anger is just a feeling, like happiness or sadness. It's a signal that something isn't quite right. And we can learn how to be the boss of our angry feelings, instead of letting them be the boss of us." Henry looked up, his eyes still a little watery. "How?" Mummy smiled. "Well, first, let's take a super duper deep breath. Pretend you're smelling a yummy cookie." Henry took a big sniff, and a slow blow. He did it again. And again. And with each breath, that big, grumbly anger bubble started to shrink, just a tiny bit. "That's a great start," Mummy said. "Sometimes, when we're angry, we can take a little break. Maybe go to a quiet corner and think about what made us feel that way. Or we can talk about it." Henry thought about his beautiful castle. "I worked so hard on it," he mumbled. "You did," Mummy said, nodding. "And it's okay to be sad and angry when something you worked hard on gets broken. What do you think we can do now?" Henry looked at the scattered blocks. He took another deep breath. The grumbly bubble was almost gone, replaced by a tiny whisper of sadness. Maybe I can build it again," he suggested, a little hesitant. "You certainly can," Mummy smiled. "And maybe next time, we can ask Leo to be a little more careful around your creations. We can use our words to tell people how we feel." Henry nodded. He still felt a little bit grumpy, but the big, bursty anger was gone. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.